So, what is fame? Huh? What is fame? Fame, I mean, fame means famous, well known, celebrity, whatsoever. But then, fame, does it mean rich or does it mean well known? I want to know because sometimes people everybody can be well known on a certain category. You can be famous for stealing, but you broke as shit because that's why you always stealing, because you broke, but you are famous because you're stealing. You can be, I don't know, man, like you can be famous at a lot of stuff, but what is fame? Does it mean you are rich or does it just mean you are just well known? People know you, people recognize you. But if it's like that, how do we identify fame? Do we only look at fame from the internet? Not basically the internet, like, yeah, in the internet, because social media is an internet, so yeah, cell phone is an internet. Yeah. Do we only recognize fame on an internet? I mean, I bet back in the days people used to listen to radio more than to watch TV, because most of the families, most of the homes, they didn't have those leverage, so they would listen to whoever that's talking, yappy. They know the voice but they don't know the face, and they like the voice but they don't know the face. Once you get used to know the face, you'll be like, man, this guy is evil. Why would you say stuff like this on radio and in real life you say stuff like that? Now you don't understand that inside that fame there's entertainment, there's reality, there's documentaries. Documentaries doesn't really mean it's true. Documentaries just a story of something from all the angles, because a movie, it has one direction, but a documentary would take, yeah, I remember he used to do this and that. Oh yeah, that guy, he was horrible. Those are documentary. So, but what is fame? What is the currency of fame? Currently, the currency of fame, in the previous episode, I said that the currency of fame is how many clicks you get, how many viewers you get, how many subscribers you get, how many followers you get, all those B. Whenever somebody has like 1 million followers, they be like, I'm famous, I'm well known. Bitch, we don't know you. Get out of the house and see who recognize your black ass. Nobody. But the people from the internet, they know you. They don't even know you. They just know what you post. Just like what you're doing now. You know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking facts. So I just want to know, what is fame? Being famous, does it mean you are rich? Does it mean you are doing good things? Because remember, there's always a gray area. There's a thin line between right and wrong, and the thin line is you in the middle. But sometimes people in the middle tend to idolize the wrong of somebody because he's famous, because he got money. Because he got money, we think he's doing the right things. Huh? Do you hear what I'm saying? I bet you don't. But they're listening. They're all listening. Sometimes people get to idolize people who doing the right, but they're still in the gray area. In the process of them trying to do the right, it's something else. You get to realize that, hey, what you think is right, actually it's wrong. So you've been idolizing BS this whole time. What is fame, people? I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But let's talk about the machines. Everybody currently is talking about the machines, and I'm not talking about AI. I'm not talking about robots. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about machines. Record labels. How do they do it? Because right now you can shoot your own thing, everything is good, everything is legit, and then they approach you and then they be like, yeah, we see what you're doing. We are interested. We would like to fund you. Like, fund me with what? Actually, they just want to fund you with a mind map of how you should do things for them. I mean, you got your own thing, you've completed everything, but once you are inside the record label, I don't know what magic they perform, but eventually you are famous. So let's talk, people. What is fame? And those machines, where are they from? Because most of those machines, most of those record labels, they are owned by white people. I don't want to categorize which kind, but white, just the color white. You see these angry teeth? The color white. They're always angry. But where do they get those machines from? How do they do it? How can they come to us and manipulate us with the thing that you started on your own? I mean, I'm starting my own thing here, but then the machines are approaching me. They be like, man, we gotta take this and we can make this, take this into an upper notch. Like an upper notch, I feel like this is an upper notch, but like, nah, nigga, you haven't seen everything. I'm like, really? I haven't seen everything? I'm like, we can show you. We can do anything for you. Just in return, you just gotta work for us. You know, sometimes selling your soul, guys. Selling your soul is basically you working for somebody. That 9 to 5 of yours, you are a cashier, you are a HR assistant, you are an admin, whatsoever, you are an accountant. That 9 to 5 of yours, you sold your soul to that company. You sold it because at the end of the month you're getting paid, isn't it? It's the same as those niggas who take your soul from the labels and turn it into currency and then call it a bluff. You know what I mean? But then I don't want to talk much for this episode. I was just admiring the new setup of the studio, because I don't know if this is going to be the permanent studio for the LungTrey segment, but we'll see how it goes. This is me and this is you. I'm out.
Trejo Tebogo from Turf Loop, but currently residing in Brakpan. I'm a scriptwriter and a filmmaker. I've always wanted to study film and TV production, but due to lack of funds, I ended teaching myself how to write scripts, shoot, edit, and direct short films and podcasts. I started a YouTube channel, LungTrey STUDIO, where I shoot short films and podcasts on my Samsung